Hello, and it is the 6th of August 2023 today. Whenever you connect to this reading, it is timeless and the message is right for you at whatever point. We are working with Messenger Animals Oracle. I'm the artist and the author. My name is Susan Green. My business is healwithairmeith. And if you would like to purchase this deck, it is available on my website through the link below. Okay, so this week we had the Roadrunner with a support card of the Beluga, Raven with the support card of the Camel, and the Blue Whale with the support card of the Ostrich. We are looking at connecting into the information of what truly helps your soul shine. So I'm looking at those divine gifts and traits, and possibly whether you've sort of connected or you're definitely connecting, or just the information coming forth around where your soul may be looking to connect more into, so you can truly step up into that ability and trait to just feel and know your truth. Okay, so starting with the Roadrunner and the Beluga, this is very much a sense of achieving and those social alignments that may not be of this space within the planet, but more the teams around you. So the social intuitive hits, okay, which bring those organizations. So what this tells me is that this mental and emotional drive that brings forth that potential, because here you can see emotional, mental, and then this sense of passion and purpose, this ability to make things happen. And that is what being organized, being achieving is all about. So if we look at, I guess, to categorize what those divine traits would be if you were to label them, then I would say you would be a seeker of information and someone who can not only seek out and problem solve that information that is coming into your awareness, but you can also work with that to problem solve around that and intuitively connect to the steps that need to be taken. It's like you have an ability to see outside the box and organize everything in a way that it can flow. So if you're not connecting into that, that tells me that there's blocks and there's resistance to you moving forward, okay? Because this is an innate trait. This is part of your soul. This is what helps your soul to sing. It's about being a visionary, okay, and intuitively working with that. So when you just see and know something so definitively, kind of like I did with these cards, it's like I didn't know where it was going, but I had this vision and I just had to keep pushing and keep working at it. And yeah, it took 4 years, but here it is. And it's worth it, that seeking out, that problem solving step by step, the making it happen and believing because you feel it in a way that others can't, okay? And this is what feels to be your ability and trait, that precognition of that vision, that idea, that concept that you can then organize and structure life into that step-by-step action to make things happen. So that's what this is telling me, the Roadrunner and the Beluga this week, that connect into you, into those teams around you to fully recognize your truth. And it's not even just your teams, it's about you understanding you. And that often comes through your higher self. So if you can meditate with the intention of like hearing and listening for your higher self information, so you remember, and that remembrance is not anything anyone else can teach you. It is you, okay? It is your soul when you take time in quiet to just go, and then ideas and thoughts come forth. And then through that, it's like, and then you get this, I know the answer. I know the path forward. I know how to make that happen. And that's where that step-by-step action comes in. So thank you, Roadrunner and Beluga. That's awesome. And it's a fantastic trait to have. So when you step into that and you start working towards it, then you feel that passion, you feel that purpose, you feel that drive. And that is where things just, that well, what is it that when people like go out and they exercise lots and they get that rush of good feeling, well, that's sort of what I sort of sense you'd get from those energies and connecting into that as well. Now, The raven and the camel, again, amazing energies, and this very much aligns to the innate gift of being an oracle, because the raven is all about communication with those higher forces, with the, you know, the channeling of information. So this would, you know, indicate that potentially somewhere within your lifetimes you've had some sort of tribal existence as a wise man or a wise woman, that you've been that medicine woman, that, or medicine man, that brings that innate understanding of everything that is around you into fluency, that you hear, know, and understand the influences of how the greater cosmos works. You see things at a higher perspective and understanding. You're able to channel that information to bring that to others to work with. It's a real communication, and I imagine that with whether you do now or if you practice, you would be an amazing automatic writer, whether you do it consciously or whether it, you know, you shut down and you just become a channel and then you come back and you go, oh, I've got all this text on the page. But that's an amazing gift as well, to, you know, recognize and understand how to connect into these. Again, it's a step-by-step action, but these are the divine abilities and traits of your soul that are there. This is about communication to unlock the ancient knowledge. That the camel is about what's always been there. It's the archaeological codes. It's like going within. I mean, you know what an archaeologist is. They look for the past and the information of the past to bring that so we can learn in the future. So essentially, you, through working with spirit and the source consciousness of what we live with, Gaia, with the galaxy, with the quantum field, you can access this. You can read the Akashics. You can recognize the influences within the quantum field and the influences around people and where people have been, what they've understood, what's happened, and bring that information to others to help them move forward with their journey as well. It's really an incredible gift. So definitely channeling. You may be a personal coach or mentor to others. You may be a teacher, creative and intuitive, you know, and these skills really, again, help your soul to shine. Just looking at the elements on these cards, we've got fire, air, and we've got fire and earth. So this would be about clarity in, like, bringing those messages forth to help people move forward, or yourself to move forward, and channeling that sense of, you know, through that vision, creating that clarity for the ongoing steps where, you know, others may be just lost and meandering. And that's why people come to those that are intuitive, because they help give direction. So that's what this raven is showing you, that through this information you can bring that direction and understanding to move forward. And the camel, this healing, this understanding the influences through the elemental structures to bring, again, that sense of purpose, healing through the information that's coming forth to help manifest into the next step. And like this support, this energy and understanding of your divine traits to bring that for yourself forward and others in turn, creates this ripple that is so profound. It's just so beautiful and so profound. The more you understand about you, the more you can help bring that ripple of positive energy and flow out and through everything. And that creates expansion, not just for you, but for everyone else. And the more expansion you create, the more you'll be aligned into your potent potential to use those abilities. Now, the whale and the ostrich. This is big energy. The whale is always big energy. It's a karmic clearer. It's indicating to me that your divine and innate abilities at a soul level sit with that karmic clearing. You're an energy healer. You're a healer, a doctor. You're inclined to help people, and you can move the energy. You don't just see it, but you have the ability where others may touch on it. You have the innate ability, the divine connection to create those shifts. And it's a sense of remapping the soul. It's a sense of activating the light codes within the soul to help it shine. It's ability to not only see the influences, but to channel the energy that is required to help people move through illness, through mental and emotional troubles, through whatever is coming forth, psychic blocks, that you have the ability to do this. Okay, this healing, and we have emotional and mental on all levels. It's like a spiritual master threading the threads of reality back into that optimal alignment where you can not only help yourself shine, but you can help others shine. Okay. Obviously, if you're not connecting into that at this point in time, then I would be seeking out and recommend seeking out other spiritual healers, people like myself that can see and help you move into that space. Because once you start getting a taste of that, once you start seeing your own ability and traits, I think you'll be in, it just feels like this constant wow, this constant epiphany of, right, that's how and you'll just keep growing. But it's like, if you're not connecting into that yet, it's just that something's been blocking you, and you just need to unlock the key, unlock that door, find the key, unlock that door, and then open it up into those open fields of knowledge. And again, the soul remembering. And as the soul remembers, then you keep ascending into that greater and greater and greater truth. It's like you'll know it, you'll feel it, and you'll keep pushing to experience it. I expect that over time, if you're not already, you would be connecting into dreams in a way that is lucid, or traveling through your dreams to create corrections within those fields of consciousness, that you would be able to work with the elements and essentially bend the elements, which means working with the elements in a way that helps yourself to heal, helps others to heal, help the planet heal. Look, there's so much to this, but it's in essence, it's healing, it's creating correction, it's activating back into the light and that sovereignty of the soul that is whole, that is pure, that is divine. And that is where I feel that your soul will truly sing and truly find its purpose to move into that greater something that you may be looking for. I hope this makes sense. It's great reading. I love working with this stuff. So Roadrunner and Beluga, thank you. Raven and Spirit of the Camel, thank you. And Blue Whale and Spirit of the Ostrich, thank you. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a reading. I love you all and have a blessed week. Bye for now.